Hey everybody, welcome to week 11, the final week of the quarter. This will be the last video lesson that you'll have to watch. You'll have 2 items that you need to complete today, and then you will be finished with composition 1. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is the daily journal for week 11. You'll notice when you get to this journal entry that I'm basically asking you for your thoughts on this course. What you're happy we covered, what you wish we had covered more, what we didn't cover that maybe you wish we had, things we covered you think we didn't need to cover, and as well as the layout of the course in terms of it being an online course, where the information was, how it was laid out. I want your honest feedback, but again, you need to remember that there are certain things out of my control. The amount of work is not really up to me, but if you have any suggestions on how to still cover the material and make it a little less stressful on students, I'm willing to listen to those ideas, because I do know that composition can be very tough, and it is even tougher as an online class. But it is what it is, and if you are taking it as an online class, what can we do to make sure that students are more successful? So I might not be able to lighten up on the overall amount of work, but I might be able to make some changes to how the work is done, things like that. So anything in general about the class, anything that you think worked particularly well, anything that you think could be improved upon. I'm really interested in your feedback. So do that journal entry first, and then you will want to move on to the final exam. It is in the quiz area because it is a timed essay test. When you get to the test, you will see the prompt, and it basically tells you, you have 4 prompts to choose from. They will look super similar to the ones that we used for the essay, the practice essay planning sheet in week 10, that exercise. In fact, they are the exact same 4 prompts. So if you did that practice essay planning sheet exercise in week 10, you already have a head start on this final exam. Refer back to it. Pull it back up on your computer and look at it. Jot it down on a piece of paper next to you so you don't have to keep going back to that document as you're typing your essay. Just jot it down real quick on a piece of paper and have that sitting next to you, and you are ready to start this essay. Now, if you did not do that exercise back in week 10, or if you have decided you want to choose one of the other 3 topics, the other 3 prompts instead, then I would still suggest using a scratch piece of paper to create a little outline before you get started. You do have 4 hours to take this essay test. You have 4 hours to complete it, but that time will start to slip away real quick. If you start prepared, then you're going to be in good shape. So before you start the actual exam, go back to the week 10 essay or the week 10 exercise with the essay planning sheet. Look at those 4 prompts. If you did that exercise and you want to use that prompt, you are ready to start. Go in and start the exam. If you want to change topics, or if you did not do that exercise, choose which topic you want, create the little outline for it, and then start the exam. That way, once you start the time, you are ready to go. Again, 4 hours seems like a long time. It will be plenty of time for most people if you start prepared. If you run into any technical difficulties or any problems at all, I would say probably text or call me. Emailing me, you've got 4 hours from the time you start it. So if you email me and I don't check my email in those 4 hours, then I'm not going to get back to you in time. So if you run into any problems in the middle of this essay test, once you have already started it, call or text me. If you have any questions about it at all, call or text me. But what I'm looking for, remember, we've been working on developing essays. You want an introduction that grabs your reader's attention, and has a solid thesis statement. You want that thesis statement to include your main points that you're going to discuss in the body of the essay. Your first body paragraph will discuss the first main point. Make sure that that paragraph is focused, make sure it's cohesive, and make sure it contains a transitional topic sentence at the beginning. Then you're going to move into your next main point. Again, make sure the paragraph is focused, cohesive, and has a good transitional topic sentence to it. Same with your third main point, your third body paragraph. Then your fifth body paragraph will be your conclusion. Keep all of those skills, all of those elements of essay writing in mind as you are doing this essay. You have you have 4 hours. If you want to type your 5 paragraphs and then go in and make changes, you'll have time to do that. Don't forget that there is a little spell check icon in the bottom right-hand corner of the text area where you're typing. And you can click on that and it'll help you spell check. It's the little check mark with the A above it. Be careful of your sentence fragments, your run-on sentences and comma splices. Try to watch out for your cliches and your clutter words and your garbled sentences and things like that. Keep the grammar and mechanics lessons in the back of your head while you're writing as well. But don't forget, if you don't really want to worry about those as you're typing because you don't want it to mess with your flow, then don't forget to go back and proofread it before you hit submit. All right, but that is what we're doing. 4 prompts to choose from. Hopefully you did the planning exercise in week 10 because you can simply use that material and get started right away on this final exam essay. But even if you didn't, you can go back and look at those prompts and create a little outline for yourself and then get started, keeping in mind all of the elements of an essay that I'm going to be looking for. If you have any problems or any questions, call me or text me if you're in the middle of the exam. Otherwise, I look forward to reading your responses and seeing how far you guys have come throughout the quarter. And good luck in everything that you do from here on out. If you ever need any help or advice when it comes to writing of any kind, even well after you have finished my class, I'll still be around if you want me to help you with anything. Otherwise, good luck, and I wish you guys nothing but the best.